So I am standing next to my brand new for 2024 Mesa Series grill by Monument Grills, and there has definitely been some upgrades from the 2023 model. And before I get to my recipe, which is going to be a tri-tip, I did want to go over just a couple of the features of this grill. Alrighty guys, so look, one of the features that we've all come to love in the Mesa Series, it is going to incorporate that clear view technology that is going to allow you for easy glimpse of the food during the grilling process right through that glass window. From there, you are going to get an upgraded die-cast aluminum lid. Guys, how about some changes to the built-in thermometer? They have elevated the maximum detection temperature from 700 to 800 degrees Fahrenheit. Looking at that side burner, we are talking 12,000 BTUs. That'll definitely get the job done. And from there at the front, we've got some newly designed control knobs. So look, everybody shows you the indicator lights in the dark, and they sure do look good. But how good can you see them in direct sunlight? This is how good. You are going white when the burner is off, and as the burner goes on, it will turn to red. You're gonna have easy hooks on both sides of the side shells. And of course, around back, you will have that pull-out grease tray. Guys, under the hood, it is gonna be cast iron grill grates. That is going to offer you up some even heat distribution. You're going to get some long-lasting heat retention, and of course you're going to get the best grill marks on the market. So that there is a few of the new features of this pit. Of course, we've got some redesigned door handles. That is they look very retro, so that is pretty cool. So enough about this pit. I am a recipe guy, and let's turn our attention down to the board and let's check out that tri-tip. I took this tri-tip out about an hour or so ago to help bring it up to room temperature. Slice open that top. The first thing you want to do is dry it off. Once you get that tri-tip dried off, you are going to choose your favorite rub. And on a piece of meat like this, you certainly want to make sure you get enough rub. Get it on the tops, on the bottoms, flip it over, you know the deal. And make sure you get that side. Once you get all this rubbed down, we will get on over to the pit. Firing up your Monument gas grill could never be more simple. The first thing you want to do is turn that gas on, open up the hood. All burners go to high ignition. Once you confirm you are fired up, you can shut the hood. Let's turn our attention over to that tri-tip. Once that temperature of between 250 and 275 is reached, we can get the tri-tip in the pit. I am going to go top shelf with a tin underneath. It is a brand new pit. At that point, I will shut the hood and I will bring you guys back in about 1 hour. So guys, we are 1 hour into the cook, and the tri-tip is 93 internal, but I wanted to show you how I've got my control panel set up. I've got my 2 end burners on low and my 2 middle burners are off. That is giving me an inside temperature of the pit of about 275 Fahrenheit, and that there is perfect. Alrighty guys, look, we are about an hour and maybe 20 minutes in, and at that point we will turn our Monument grills full blast across the board. We are looking at about 600 plus. Once those temps are reached, I am going to get a little bit of oil spray and hit those grates with it. This is a brand new pit. I want zero sticking, so we will just carefully spray the surface, get a little bit of flame going, and then we will shut that hood. We will wait about another 2 minutes or so those grates can heat up quite nicely. Once those temps are reached, we are gonna get our tri-tip on. Now look, you wanna go, you wanna push down, you wanna make sure you get good contact. Once all that is confirmed, shut that hood. Now I am gonna wait about 2-3 minutes or so. It is the longest 2-3 minutes you'll ever wait. At that point, I will lift that hood up and give it a quarter turn. Shut that hood, wait about another 2 minutes because I am shooting for that rare to medium rare. Open up the hood and give it a flip. And I gotta say, the color on this tri-tip is spot on. It is looking absolutely gorgeous. Another minute or so, I will just give it a little bit of a turn. And we are going about maybe 5 to 6 minutes in the pit. Once my proper temperature is reached, I will get it off. I will get it on the board, take it down into the shack where I will let it rest probably for about 5-6 minutes or so. We will slice it open, check that out, and I will bring you guys back live and we will do that taste test and talk about it. Alrighty guys, so look, what could I say? This here looks absolutely incredible. The Monument Grill, perfection as usual. I mean, temperature control on that beast is spot on, and that certainly helps a cook like this. The chef's temps nailed it. This is a good looking tri-tip right here. This is a bad boy here. This is about 5 pounds, and this is just perfect. Let's go in, let's get that taste test. So look, stop with the boring cooks on your Monument Grills, the chicken, the burgers, the steaks. Pick up a tri-tip, because I am telling you, pound for pound, the beefy flavor on these tri-tips is off the charts, man. Every time I cook one of these, and I don't cook them often, but every time I do, I am reminded how good they are. Pick one of these up, follow along step by step, fire up your Monument Grills, and go to town. So again, my name is Tommy, and I appreciate you all for watching. If you have any questions on this cook, leave it down in the description. Other than that, until next time, we will see you soon.